It says I'm live. I don't know if I am. Hello. Let's see. Let's see. Are we live? Let's mute this. I think I'm live. And I look like a hot mess. So my apologies. But I'm also feeling a little... I don't want to use Cece's word, Chelsea, because that's her word. It's her brand. But I am feeling extra spicy today. Hello! This is exciting. Also a little nerve-wracking. I have not done I'm just checking the live stream. Okay, good. Can you hear me okay? Are things okay? Is my mic too far away? This is my first live stream outside of members, so I'm a little nervous. I have nothing prepared. I'm just here to, talk shit with y'all, answer questions if you have any. There's always drama in this space, but there's like a lot of drama right now. And I honestly, I stay out of the drama. I'm more like a Switzerland type person. But I'm fucking sick of it. Everybody is a human being that we react to, that we talk to. So why can't we act that way? Like, I know that I honestly am an asshole in real life too. So like, if somebody's doing something that pisses me off, it took me years to get to this point, but I'm like, dude, you're pissing me we're just starting a live stream. I can't drop F-bombs. I don't know if I already did. But you're pissing me off, and I'm going to let you know how we feel about it. So what I say in my videos is never something that I wouldn't say to somebody's face if they were to approach me. Like, yeah, you interrupt your husband way too fucking much. Oh, I did it! I really try. Hi, Ashley. My comments are blocked. What am I saying? A million times. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. I'm on, there I am. Okay, now I can see how awful I look. But yeah, so I just got really fed up between everything that happened in the last couple of weeks, and I stay out of the drama. I don't talk to anybody. I talk to a few people on Instagram who are in this same space, but never about like drama. Just a lot of times it's about NSYNC, because I have been talking a lot about the NSYNC reunion and how I'm probably gonna go broke when they do announce this tour, because this is really going to be a mishmash of just shit that I talk about. So, I was watching Lance from NSYNC on Instagram. He was doing a live last week, and hi, Avery. And he said that when the strike ends, basically, they're going to be announcing a tour. So I don't know what writers have to do with a tour, or if they're just doing it in support of the strike. But I don't know. I'm ignorant to all of the writer stuff that's going on. So I've been following that very closely. And I did get the Fisher-Price Little People that they were promoting. It keeps selling out, but I was able to grab one. But it's taking a month from Amazon to ship. Okay, I'm really rambling. What should we talk about? More NSYNC drama. So there's been this... I'm just going to talk about what I want to talk about, because I know... Here's the thing. I know a lot of anti-mlm creators will talk about things without, like, they'll be very vague, like vague booking. Back in the day when people used to go on Facebook and post like pray for me, can't tell you details, blah, 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 and all that bullshit. Like, what am I fucking praying for? First of all, I'm not super religious, so good vibes, but why? But anyway, I had a lot of coffee this morning. There's a new Reddit, subreddit, and it's all about anti-mlm creators. And I was snooping in there, and I have to say, I don't know. People are fed up with a lot of shit. And I get it. Like, oh my God, I look like a ghost when I start to do my makeup. So welcome to my world. I still have to keep my AirPod in because, hi, I'm neurodivergent and I have to have noise all the time. And so I have music on because YouTube won't let me play my music without copyright striking me, so. But I was snooping on the subreddit this morning and just like reading all of the things, and I think with everything that happened the past week, I'll just say, with Boss Lee, Jesse Lee Ward passing away, a lot of shit is popping off, you know? I'm not here for the drama. I also am okay with you DMing me. Like, you want to talk? Let's talk. I am okay with you DMing me. I'm also okay with people not okay with getting DMs. But how many times do we have to beat a fucking dead horse? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, just say it once, move on. Otherwise, it just looks like you really care way more than you're actually saying you care. You get what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm putting down? I'm wearing my flamin' hot sweatshirt that I got from Target this weekend because that's how I'm feeling today. I'm just fed up with the childish bullshit. I got on YouTube because I truly love YouTube. I have been behind the scenes in the YouTube space for the past 3.5 years now. I started like 2 other channels. One was about YouTube, like how to get started on YouTube and what you have to do. I never really went anywhere with that because while I like YouTube, teaching YouTube probably isn't my favorite thing to do. So that died quickly. And then I started, I think it was, I started another one. I don't even remember what it was. Just got a random text message asking me what time I'll be there. Never. Where was I going with that? What was I saying? I was ranting about something. Oh my God. Where'd I leave off? Shit. What was I saying? Maybe I need more coffee. I got into YouTube. Okay. So I got into YouTube because I really do love it. I have clients that I edit. I do full YouTube management. So what that means is I edit, I help them plan their content around, most of my clients are search-based. So we plan their content around what people are searching for, and it requires a lot of research and a lot of meetings and communication with clients and making sure that they're getting me the videos in time so I can edit them and do my keyword research and get it uploaded and get them views and make sure that I'm doing my part. And I fell in love with it so much, even though it's so much fucking work. I fell in love with it so much that I ended up wanting to start my own YouTube channel. And I knew that I wanted to start it in the anti-mlm space because I've been in MLMs. I've been in 4. And I just have feelings about it. I know what it's like to be in them. I didn't want to get into the drama, so I'm staying out of it, like I said. But I think, like, sometimes creators can go hard against people who are just trying to create and make their videos about what they want to make them about and talk about what they want to talk about. And I think for somebody else to come and say, you shouldn't be talking about that, is kind of crushing the creative process. Because I did make videos about Jessie Lee, and then I decided, like, that's not for me. It's not what I want to talk about. I have a very close friend, basically sister, who is battling her own cancer battle. So I don't feel that would have ever been beneficial for me to cover emotionally, or just, I don't know. What is that? I don't know. It's not in me to do it. So I stopped doing it. And that was just, I'm really rambling. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting to a point eventually. So what I'm saying is, as a creator, I stay out of the drama because I'm so busy working on my client stuff and planning my stuff and trying to figure out what I want to post. What do I want to talk about? That I don't have time for the bullshit. That's basically what I wanted to say. I'm just sick of it. Because unfortunately, being in this space, you see it, you're still exposed to it. You just have a choice to comment on it or not. I think that's all I'll say about it. So moving on with that. What are you guys up to today? What did you do this weekend? I still don't have a car, so I don't think I stole. I stole. I told this story on socials or anything, so I'll tell it now. I think was it Wednesday? It doesn't really matter. One day last week, I got up and I was like, and I get that, like, a lot, yeah. I'm glad I didn't get into it either, because my conscience is fucking clean as fuck. I don't have to worry about what I said, what I didn't say. I didn't say anything about it, so we could just move on. You know what I mean? Hi, Sharon. Thank you. You could laugh at me, because I laugh at myself every day, even currently. So I'm cool with that. Ooh, Wisconsin. What's the weather like there right now? Is it getting cold? So last week, I got up and I was like, I am going to crush today. I blocked 2 hours to get my my client's stuff done. I got it done in the 2 hours, which is unheard of for me. I was like, I'm going to go bring my husband lunch, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to film at least one video, but I was probably going to get 2 in because of how early I finished my client work. And so I left to go bring him lunch, and for whatever reason, I drive a 2021 Palisade, bought it brand new, drove it off the lot brand fucking new. And so my battery light came on like 2 days before, and I was like, oh, it's probably just a computer issue, because we've had computer issues with we both have 2 brand new Hyundais, me and my husband. And so I was like, it's probably just a computer issue. We've had computer issues before with both cars, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'll call the dealership tomorrow. So I go and pick him up lunch down the road. And I'm driving. He wanted me to stop at the UPS store to drop off a return for him. So I was driving. I had his lunch. I had my lunch. And I was driving to bring him his lunch and drop off the thing he needed dropped off at the UPS store. And my car lost its fucking mind. Literally, I couldn't turn the steering wheel. I was like trying to turn off. I was on a main road, and it started dinging and lights were flashing and I couldn't turn the radio down. It wasn't turning down, it wasn't turning up, it wasn't turning off, and I was freaking out. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to stop in the middle of this lane on a main road. I live in Colorado Springs, so a main road is a main road. I'm like panicking. So there's like this merge lane to go onto a side road. I'm like, maybe I could turn my wheel enough to get off this road and just pull over. And so I turn on my signal light. I don't even know if it worked because I was in full panic mode. My sunroof was open. And so I somehow managed to turn the steering wheel just enough where I didn't hit the curb. I almost hit the curb and I pulled off on the side road. I'm like, okay, so I call my husband. I'm like, my car broke down. I don't know what to do. I think it's the alternator. I don't know. And so I'm trying to restart it and it's just going click, 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 click. I'm like, I just need to close my sunroof so that I could leave the car because it was hot out. And so I finally got it to restart, close the sunroof, and I had to call. Luckily, it's still under warranty. So I had to call and get it towed. I didn't have to pay for anything. Thank God. That would have sucked. And they called me the day after and told me it's the alternator. So long story short, I don't have a car. So I didn't do anything this weekend. That's where I was going. So what did you guys do? That gave you enough time to comment what you did. You spent the weekend on a patio for your son's Eagle Scout project. Exhausting, but you finished it. That's all that counts, right? It feels so good to finish something, like a big project. I can relate to that so much because every week is a big project. Like I have three videos for one client, one for another, 4, and then my 3 that I try to get up. That's why I only got 2 up last week because the whole car fiasco. So 4, 5, 6, 7 videos a week to edit. And so when I finish even just one big video, I'm like, oh, I did it. So I can totally relate to that feeling of having something done. It was nice weather in Wisconsin. I've never been there, I don't think. I'll have to see because I keep track of where I've been with Starbucks mugs. I collect the state and the city Starbucks mugs that they put out. And I don't think I have a Wisconsin one. I did make my husband, we were driving home from Pennsylvania back to Colorado one year. And I was like, let's venture off into Michigan so I get a mug. And we did. And it took us like 2 or 3 extra hours. Worth it. Worth it. Sketches. The place I went to get it was sketchy. It was in a grocery store. No shade to Michigan. The place we went was a little shady. What else can we talk about? I'm reading comments. I'm still not great at live streaming. This is only my second one. My first one was with members, and this one's my first. I would be lying to you if I said I wasn't sweating. So, great day to try out a new deodorant, which is what I decided to do this morning. So, I'll let you guys in on what I'm filming today. I have 2 compensation plan reactions. One is for, they're 2 trainings. So compensation plan trainings is what they like to call them, but we all know how those go. They hardly ever talk about the compensation plan. One is for Live Good, and one is for, I'm not going to say this right probably, Trinant. I've heard of it before, but I've never done a video on either of those. And then I have another video. I have a lot of videos from this individual, but another one that I'm going to be reacting to from the husband interrupter that we reacted to last week. She is the gift that keeps on giving. I just whacked myself in the face and totally played it off. So props to me for that. Vote? What were you voting for? What else is going on in the world? How do y'all feel about all that shit that went down with Ashton and Mila? I'm not gonna lie. Mila was probably like my first girl crush ever. So I'm kind of sad. So depressing. Oh, you got a hey hun message a few weeks ago from someone in an MLM I've never heard of. Trades of Hope. I've never heard of that either. LuLaRoe. I don't think anybody's covering LuLaRoe as much as they used to, because I feel like it's almost fizzling out. Like, I tried to find some trainings last week because I wanted to throw some LuLaRoe on my channel since I was in LuLaRoe for a little while. I couldn't find anything aside from like old try-on hauls and things like that. But like, there's no consultant trainings that are new, nothing like that. So it's actually very interesting. I should look into it to see what's going on. So going back to having like all of the client work during the week, yesterday I put a poll up on my community tab. If you missed it, I'd love it if you can go and vote. I asked you guys if you guys, gals, and non-binary folk, if you like the reactionary content or deep dives better. And a lot of people, I mean, it was pretty split. A lot of people want more deep dives, and I hear you. The thing with that is that it takes a lot of time, and like I said, I do all the things on my channel. I do all the search, what is that word? What is the word I'm looking for? SEO stuff. I do all of the graphics. I do all of the editing. I do everything from A to Z on my channel. There is no help that I get whatsoever, and I actually am stubborn as fuck. My son wants to help me. He's 12, and I'm afraid to loosen the reins on my channel. But anyway, so it takes a ton of time to do all of that and then research. So I have a deep dive. My next one is going to be on the Girl Power Alliance bullshit. It just takes a ton of time. So I'm trying to build my channel up enough so that I can sustain maybe like every other week doing 2 videos instead of 3 and having one of them be a deep dive. That's where I really want to put more deep dives on, because I know that a lot of people have feelings about reactionary content being like stolen content. And I can see where they're coming from, because a lot of reactionary creators only, like, they don't really add a lot to it. Like, XQC doesn't do shit. Sniper Wolf, like, they just sit there and say wow and all that shit. And I never want to be that type of creator. But I can understand why people feel that way. And I want to get more deep dives out there for people who do feel that way. I'm just trying to appease everybody and myself. But it takes a lot of work. So if you could share my channel, do whatever we have to do to get more eyes on my channel so that I can take more time to do a quality deep dive. That's why I haven't had very many, but I do enjoy doing them. I gotta read some chat. Does anybody watch H3 podcast? I freaking love them. I know a lot of people don't. But they're my people. And I got my son hooked on the... If you don't watch them and you haven't heard this song, I urge you to go and Google it. I got my son hooked on the I Am Rectangular song. And now it's all we sing in this house. It's so sad. That's all you hear in our house. I am rectangular. Do you watch The Queer Kiwi? What is that? Hi, Sam. I always love seeing Sam in the comments. Even when I'm watching live streams, because I'm like, hey, name twins. LuLaRoe, they're still adding new styles. That doesn't surprise me. I'd be curious. I should look into it more. I want to know what their sales are like right now. So many people left after especially after LuLaRich came out. What a shit show. A big old shit show. My kids, I'm going to jinx it. And they're probably going to come downstairs in a second. But my kids never get along. And they're getting along. I would like this to be my life every day. They are playing together. I was shocked to find out Mary Kay. I don't know why Oh my God. I don't know if I just disappeared for a second, but I did on my screen. Fair trade products, they support artisan. I'm trying to catch up. And I know y'all are probably talking to each other, and I'm trying to make sense of things that are not going to make sense to me. Hi, Igor. What kind of dog? I love dogs. I was trying to get my husband. Somebody was rehoming a English bulldog that's 4 years old in our neighborhood. And I was trying to convince my husband to let me go pick her up. It didn't go over well. But she found a new home. So that's all that matters. But I feel the urge to get a fur baby. I grew up with cats. I don't really want a cat, though. I want a dog. I want, like, a furry love bug. I'm such a weirdo. I do have 2 boys. One, I think it's the age difference that makes it really hard for them to get along. I'm missing steps here. So my oldest is going to be 13. Okay. For those of you who don't have kids or are in the early stages of parenting, they fucking warn you about the diapers and the sleepless nights and all of that shit. Nobody talks about this preteen and teen stage. That's the shit that's really shitty. It sucks, okay? It sucks. So he's about to be 13, and my youngest will be 6 in January. So they're pretty spread out, but they both like video games, so when they get along, they're pretty good for a bit. But I'm sure while I'm recording in a little bit, they'll be in here yelling, screaming. And I homeschool them, so life be crazy, you know? Ooh, what kind of dogs do you have? Tell me what kind of dogs you all have. I need to live vicariously through all of you. I probably look really crazy right now. A lurcher and terrier? I don't know if I've ever heard of a lurcher. Is that a breed? A puppy and a kitten at the same time because you're crazy? Yes. I would have to second that statement. I couldn't. Well, cats kind of like, I don't know how they do it, but they're like, hey, I know I have to use the litter box as soon as they come out of the womb. Like, how does that work? Why can't dogs be like that? That's the one thing about dogs that is like holding us back from getting dogs is the training process. And that's why I was looking at older dogs who are already trained, like that 4-year-old English bulldog. Oh my God, she was so cute. I have a 12-year-old brother, so I feel you. Yeah. Yeah. I think he's actually my payback because from like 12 to probably now. No, I'm not as bad now, but I had severe attitude. So it's probably just my payback. Where'd my, oh, here it is, Blender. A white golden retriever. Oh my God. I really love dogs. People train dogs, cats train people. That's so true. Oh, that's cool. My daughter's away at university. She just started her last year training to be a diagnostic. Wow, that is so cool. Good for you. I hope my kids grow up to do something to be good citizens of the world. It's like my biggest fear is being a failure as a parent. Like, God, that's terrifying. So I'm like, well, let's homeschool. And I could really keep my thumb on them. It's probably not the most healthy thing. But, you know. I think I got everything. Do mascara. Ba, ba, ba. I totally... I just read this comment. What's with people who get cats and try to convert them into dogs? I was totally that person when I was a child. Because like I said, I grew up with cats. I always had cats. And I had this one cat. This was my favorite cat when I was little. His name was Cinnamon. He was cinnamon colored. Ironic, I know. So I wanted a dog so bad. But my mom and dad always said, no dogs, no dogs. So I was like, okay. So I taught my cat. He learned how to sit. When I said sit, he learned a lot of things. He would like listen when I said come. I feel like cats don't do that. And then he would eat popcorn with me. Why am I the way I am? That poor cat. But he loved popcorn and we would sit and watch movies and he would eat popcorn with me. Oh, I hope he's resting in peace over there. I loved that cat so much. And then, so I was named after Bewitched. Fun fact. That's where my mom got the name, Samantha. By the way, nobody is allowed to call me Samantha. I'm strictly Sam, unless you're my mom. And so she got me a black cat one year, and she said, there's one stipulation, you have to name it Tabitha. So I'm like the witch Samantha and my black cat Tabitha. She lasted a while. If you didn't know, I was born and raised in Connecticut. So she ended up, her and one of my other cats, ended up moving all the way to Colorado with us. But sadly, they both have crossed the Rainbow Bridge since. But that's okay. They had long lives. And a Persian, my other one. If you follow me on Instagram, I mentioned this in a reel about NSYNC. I had a Persian cat who was white, and he was the sweetest thing. I named him Christopher because my favorite member of NSYNC was surprisingly Chris Kirkpatrick, and it was close to the cat's birthday was close to Chris's birthday, so I was like, perfect, Christopher. Oh, man. Me in a nutshell. We got a cat and it turned out we were cat people all along. Seriously, like cats they give you love when you need it, and then they're just chilling out on their own when you don't. They're like, all right, I'm cool over here by myself. But also sometimes I need some snuggles from a furry pet. I'm always like, maybe I'll just go visit a neighbor and snuggle with their dog for a bit. And then I don't have to worry about accidents on the carpet. I'm very big on smells. So, like, if I walk into somebody's house and it smells like straight up dog, I don't know. Like, I don't think anybody's dirty. Like, you have dogs. Of course your house is going to smell like dogs. But, I don't know. I like clean smelling houses. So I guess I'd have to get like a hypoallergenic? No, there's no T there, I don't think. Hypoallergenic. I'm shaking from all the coffee. We got an espresso last week. Oh, actually the day my car broke down. Because my husband was all concerned because it showed up after I left and nobody was here to pick it up from the porch. It's like, somebody's going to steal it. Nobody stole it. And I've just been obsessed with it and making entirely too much coffee. I was named after one of my mom's friends from school who died having an abortion. Oh my God. That's wild. I'm afraid that's where this country's heading. I try to keep neutral everywhere, including politics. I learned my lesson. If you've been following me long enough, you know what I'm talking about. But it's scary to think about. And it's also weird that people have to insert themselves so much on the way women or anybody in general chooses to take care of their health. Why not just make it as safe as possible for everybody? You know what I mean? I was thinking about moving to an island, but I'm afraid of hurricanes. When I was born, my name was Samantha, but at the last minute, my parents changed it to Stephanie because they didn't want people calling me Sam. I don't know why, but ever since I could remember, like, I never wanted anybody calling me Samantha. I was like, don't call me Samantha. It's Sam. Except for my mom. Like, if she were to ever come out and be like, hey, Sam, I'd be like, excuse me? Where's my mom? What'd you do with my mom? Most of the time, here's a fun story. She calls me Ugg. The reason for that, I gotta grab my curling iron. Give me a second. So the reason she calls me Ugg is because when I was younger, I used to always say, like, I'm so ugly. I think I'm so ugly. I've always had confidence issues. So she was just like one day like, okay, whatever, Ugg. So she still to this day calls me Ugg, and I'm 35 years old. I was looking at, I just thought of this because I looked at my background. I didn't. It faded. This is what it fades to. My son always asks me the same thing when it fades. He's like, why did you change your hair? I'm like, I didn't. It just fades. I went to Target yesterday and they have all these fun Halloween decorations, and I was looking at some to kind of put back here. I think I'm going to go back and get some. They were like bright and colorful, like I won't say it right, but the Day of the Dead type colors. And I love that so much. They had like little pumpkins that were pink and orange and teal. Oh my God, that's so pretty. I should not use that as a mirror. I also should turn my curling iron on. Okay, we're okay. I got this new lip gloss yesterday at Target. It's the Clean and Fresh Yummy. I love it. I got the Oh, yeah, I'm getting old. I think I'm just going to blame it on my contacts won't focus. Is it Glamingo pink? Yeah. I wanted a different one, but they were out. I'm only called by Samantha by my mom when I've done something wrong. So she adds my middle name when I've done something wrong. Should I share my middle name? It's quite embarrassing. Everybody laughs at me. Oh, I have a border collie at my mom's house from the same litter. One looks like MVP varsity football player, and the other one looks like the hyena on the Lion King. It's so weird. That's adorable. I have a border collie at my mom's house. So when we moved out to Colorado, I have no problem sharing this, actually. So my husband and I foreclosed on our house in Connecticut. We had a bad situation we had to get out of. So we did that. We moved to Colorado, and we ended up moving in with my mom and my stepdad for 7 years. Built this house. Now we live on our own. Thank the heavens above. But when we moved there, my mom was going to get a border collie puppy. And so we went with her, and we ended up getting another one. And they have a whole ranch. So we didn't take our dog with us. We left her with her sister on the ranch because they are ranch dogs for sure. They are hardly ever inside. They come inside at night when it's really cold or when it's really hot, things like that. But we don't have a big yard because we live in the city. So we had to leave her there, but we go to see her all the time. I love border collies. They're so sweet. She's the sweetest. I love those dogs. I'm reading comments. I was trying to catch up with the other ones, but I couldn't. Oh, I'm on top chat. Why do they do that to me? Rude. I'm sorry if I missed your comment. Rude. Uh-oh, my AirPod's dying. So what do you all do for work? Are you working right now as you're watching this? Am I keeping you company, getting you through your Monday at work? Or just in general? That people have trouble with, so I'm very respectful of people. Oh my god. Where'd she get Bree from? So I just read this comment. I knew a girl named Bree when she got married. We found out her legal name was Dorothy Edith. And she was born in the 80s. Okay, so I was born in the 80s. And my middle name, you ready? I'm about to drop a bomb on y'all. You're going to love it. My middle name is Esther. No joke. I hate it. But you know, it is what it is. I was trying to be cool in middle school, and I was like, just call me Essie. See my shitty tattoo? It's getting fixed the day after my birthday, November 26th. Fun story if you missed that, so I'll show you real quick. I don't know. How does this work? We're just gonna have to go upside down. Let me move my mic. Oh my god. So that's my tattoo. You can't really tell from far away, but the line work is trash. I don't like it. It was for a fundraiser, so I think it was just rushed, and it was with the wrong artist, in my opinion. But I found another artist who is going to fix it. That is true. Esther is better than Dorothy or Edith. Was she a hero in the Bible? I think I was named after, my middle name came from my great-grandpa and my biological, or my great-grandpa, my great-grandma on my biological dad's side. What was I saying? Oh, the tattoo. So I found this girl who is talented as shit. Is shit talented? Probably not, but you know what I'm trying to say. And she's gonna turn it into a holographic sticker for me. I'm so excited. I'm actually gonna see if she can. I want to do a whole sleeve on this arm. I'm gonna see if she could design it for me. But my plan with this one, I want to get stickers of it and just put it everywhere. Because I do like the concept. It just didn't come out right. It was supposed to be like a... If you've ever seen like the TikTok logo and you've seen how it glitches, like the pink and the blue on either side, that's how it was supposed to be, but that's definitely not how it came out. He free-handed the blue and the pink, and I think he forgot what I asked for, to be honest. And it just didn't come out to what I wanted it to be. And then my other one, let's talk tattoos. Ooh, Queen Esther. You know what? I am no longer Sam. My name is Queen Esther. So this is my other tattoo. I kind of want to get it touched up. I don't know if you can hear me. I'll say this all over again. So that's my other tattoo. I kind of want to get it touched up by her or see what she thinks. It's Morse code and it says BU. Like BU, not BU, the university or whatever. I am not Mormon. So yeah, we'll see. We will see. But I don't hate that tattoo, the BU one. I would change a couple things about it. I ramble a shit ton when I drink coffee, so sorry. Just wanted to say thanks for all your videos. Keep up the good work. I'm a former paparazzi consultant. Thank you. I appreciate that comment. I do work very hard on my channel, and I love to hear that people are enjoying the content. I was also thinking of getting my other nostril pierced and having a hoop and a stud. Hoop and stud. You're getting a Taylor Swift tattoo in November. What are you getting? Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me all the things. I saw that she... Demoy, is that how you say that account's name that's always like spilling the tea on all the stars? They posted like a shot of Taylor Swift walking into the Chiefs game yesterday. And I commented... I crack myself up sometimes. But I commented like, plot twist, it's just Ashley. If you don't know who Just Ashley is, she's like the look-alike, but she's not. She tries to look alike, in my opinion. Taylor Swift. She doesn't really look like her, though, without the makeup and stuff. But when she's all made up and everything, she looks just like her, and people think it's her. So when people freak out, she's like, no, it's just me. It's Ashley. But she totally plays it up on TikTok, if you look her up. It's kind of strange. There's been some controversy with her. The podcast also on YouTube called Do We Know Them covered her quite a bit. They're a good follow if you like internet drama. I love me some good internet drama. Oh, fuck the Patreon. That is amazing, actually, Avery. I can't wait to see that. Just Ashley. It's just Ashley. Although she is married, so hopefully she's not hanging out and pretending she's dating somebody else. It's kind of... I can't wait for my hair to grow back. It's getting there. Mirror move. I feel like everybody on the YouTubes has this mirror. And I bought it like way before I even started YouTube. It's the Magnolia whatever from Target. I swear. I should have stock in Target. Aren't they awesome, Avery? Jesse and Lily? I'm always like, wait, sometimes they post late. So like they're supposed to, their schedule is Monday and Friday. And I know that schedules don't always work when you're a YouTuber. So I totally get it. But sometimes I'm like, why didn't they post yet? It's Tuesday and they didn't post yet. I get so anxious for their videos. They're so fun. Ooh, an undercut. I bet that is so easy. That Ashley lady is weird. I agree. What is this? What is this? I actually, my hair is my security blanket, so that's how I manage it. I actually didn't know who Jesse and Lily were until Chelsea brought it up when she was, I don't know, it was a long time ago that she said, oh, they just started a podcast, you should go check them out, and I did. And ever since that day, I've binged all of their videos on their channel, and then I've been going back and doing the same, watching their old videos, like clever videos. I watched the one, I forget who, Ariana Grande's brother with Lily when she was still with Clever. Oh my god, he was such a dick to her. And she takes it like a champ. Just like Sensi Leader's husband over there. Taking it like a champ. Which I think is actually a good move. Because then it just makes them look like an even bigger asshole. When I'm filming, I never like do anything with the back of my hair. And you might be able to see it like when I'm looking to the side, but whatevs. Yeah, it was so awkward. Oh, Sam. Okay. I use this on my hair, even though it's straight as straight can be. But when I was doing hair, this product came out, and it's like my favorite product to use on curly hair. And it's from Sebastian. It's called Whipped Cream. You don't need a lot of it when you put it in, but it doesn't give you like that crunchy look. So if you're wanting like the more of the natural curly look, highly recommend trying that out. You'll probably have to, I mean, it's pretty easy to find somebody with a Cosmoprof card. But if not, there are some salons that carry it, or you can order it online on their website, the Sebastian or Wella website. I'll drop a link once I'm done. I'll put it in the description. Oh my god, yeah. My mom watched, so I made the short that I posted yesterday. I posted on everything. Because that's just what I do with my shorts. My mom watched it on Facebook, and she's like, oh my god, I would punch that girl. Like, I try not to say anything violent on my videos, but she said it, not me. I guess you can see where I get it from. If I had my mom on a video, I'd probably have to edit everything she ever said out. That's where I get it from. I have. I talk to some anti-mlm creators from time to time. I don't really invest too much time in it because I just don't want to be associated with any drama. I want to be on YouTube. That's what I came here for. I get afraid because people lose their shit sometimes. But yeah, I really love talking to Val and Gus over on Clowntown. We've been chatting about NSYNC lately. I don't really talk to people about anti-mlm stuff too much, but like I'll connect with them and talk about other things. Like I said lately, it's been a lot of NSYNC stuff because my Instagram account turned into an NSYNC account. The announcement is coming, I swear. They're gonna be doing a tour. And when I was booking my tattoo, I'm like, should I book this tattoo and spend the money here, or should I save it for an NSYNC ticket? I don't think they'll announce it till next year, though. Especially if the strike keeps going the way it is. Why? I'm Switzerland. I'm not offended by you saying that, though, Raya. I get it. There's so much drama in the anti-mlm community that even I'm like, do I want this follow on my record? You know what I mean? I follow who I want, though. I don't care anymore. I don't like it, but it is what it is. Okay. I think this is what we're going with. I don't know if anyone else